In the midst of bringing ideas and whatnot, they thought, okay, what can we do that will signify a part of the Wahluke High School? So they started coming up with ideas, and some ideas that came up was Harry Buck and his family. They were one of the first families that lived around here, and they brought up the Wahluke Warrior and just a little bit of the history around here. They thought, okay, well, let's reflect back on that. And that's what they came up with, the logo as a warrior. The design itself, so it was my brother Tobias. He's the one that drew it with help and collaboration of Harry Buck. So from what I recall, Harry Buck gave him like a description of what a warrior looked like, giving him face descriptions. So as Harry was describing this warrior, my brother, using his artistic hands, started sketching out what he envisioned it looked like. Looking for pictures, I discovered a lot of things. I knew he was athletic, so besides being an artist, that he was very athletic. He wrestled, played basketball, soccer, and baseball. He received certificates. He lettered in baseball. He also had a joy for music. He played in a band with a couple of his friends. He did a couple of gigs growing up. So he was very talented, not only sports, but music and art. So in collaboration of all that, I think that's what got him to draw that warrior as well.
Me and Toby are pretty good friends. He was a classmate of mine. We played baseball together, did a lot of things together. And I actually brought this. This shows his handwriting. I didn't know if that would be a good thing to see or not. This is a yearbook thing where he signed it, and so this is what he wrote. He's got very good handwriting. That was probably his into the 8th grade year or into the freshman year. One time at a PE class, classes were smaller back then. Our class size was only 22, I think my graduating class was. But I remember one PE class with Mr. Clark was our PE teacher back then, and me and him were the only two boys that came that day. And there's a bunch of girls, and we played boys versus girls softball. So Mr. Clark pitched, and me and Toby played a deep third a shortstop and deep second, and tried to compete against the girls. But we got along really well. Sports-wise, he was a very good baseball pitcher. He would do what was called a submarine pitch, where his arm would come way down and almost like it was a sidearm, but it was really, but he was a good pitcher. I don't know a lot about it. I know that after I graduated, I left and went to Taiwan for a couple of years, 2 years. And while I was gone, I'd heard about it, and when I came back. But I don't know, the story I heard was he was in a van. Yeah. And he was traveling to or from the performance and was in an accident.